A WWE Hall of Famer makes a shock AEW debut. Plus, an absent AEW star made a return on Dynamite. And a major New Japan star will be competing on Rampage tomorrow night. It's all in the wrestling news right now. I didn't have it on mine.
You didn't have it on your bingo cards?
Nope, I did not have. Jeff Jarrett makes AEW debut on my 2022 bingo card, but it happened last night.
It certainly did.
That was a thing.
It certainly was. So last night on Dynamite, as we saw, we had a match between Darby Allin and Jay Lethal, and there was a few swerves, Tom. There was a few swerves in that. First of all, we thought, oh, here comes Sting to help out Darby Allin. No, first of all, it was Cole Carter of all people. Not a lot of crowd reaction for poor Cole. But then after that, we saw the Sting music come up. Everybody's like, oh, he's here. And then in the ring is not Sting once again. It's only bloody JEFF, everybody, Jeff Jarrett, smashing Darby Allin over the head with the guitar.
In his sort of dark cowboy attire that he used in his match against Effie. It was good to see Jeff Jarrett in dark cowboy mode for this one. He seems to have aligned himself with Sonjay Dutt, Jay Lethal, and Human Wall Satnam Singh. Darby did that dive onto Singh, and Singh was like, nah,
didn't even move, did he?
Not moving at all. But he's aligned himself with them. He said his family's fingerprints are all over AEW, so now he's going to leave some body bags. Now, Jeff Jarrett's involvement with AEW goes beyond the ring, doesn't it?
It certainly does. So later that night as well, Tony Khan tweeted, "Welcome to AEW Dynamite to the new AEW Director of Business Development, Jeff Jarrett. I look forward to expanding the AEW live events calendar in 2023, plus in future years with JJ and our entire great AEW team. Jeff Jarrett is all elite," which I'm quite surprised he put that, because Jeff Jarrett pretty much chewed out everybody in AEW last night, even the production crew.
But he was complimentary on Twitter, away from all that nonsense, saying, really looking forward to things to come, both in front of guitar emoji and behind the camera emoji camera. Good work on the old emojis there, Jeff. Jeff Jarrett, part of All Elite Wrestling, doing the job that he was doing in WWE before he got released.
Yeah, I wonder as well, obviously we saw, I saw it last night, him obviously saying as well, going to be in front of the camera a little bit more. I wonder if he's going to be some sort of like authority figure as well, maybe. And he's like being like, right, we're going to see body bags, we're cutting you, and they do some sort of storyline where they're like, you're out sort of thing. I don't know.
What if he ousts Tony Khan?
Oh my goodness.
Could you imagine?
That would be pretty, would I like to see that play out? Maybe.
Impact Wrestling returns.
Yeah.
AEW gets rebranded as Impact.
Global Force Wrestling.
Global Force Wrestling.
Yes.
Sell us some bullion, Jeff. Sell us some bullion. Jericho's challenge to a former ROH champion was answered by somebody who hasn't been on Dynamite for about a year.
A long while, right?
A long while. Welcome back, Colt Cabana. How you doing? Waves through the fourth wall. So Colt Cabana back, and I think this is led two conclusions from the IWC. One being that CM Punk's definitely not coming back. And the other being, was there maybe some truth to the idea that CM Punk was keeping Colt Cabana off TV? I don't personally think that. I think that Colt Cabana was being kept off TV to make it less awkward for all parties involved. I don't think it was a request by CM Punk at all to point that out. But do we think this is also a sign that CM Punk's not coming back if Colt Cabana's back in the mix?
I think if he's on Dynamite, then probably, right? The whole entire week has been leading up to this moment, being like, wouldn't it be funny?
We did a few little nudges, didn't we?
If Colt Cabana came out, wouldn't it be? And then, like, I woke up this morning, like, I was not expecting it to be Colt Cabana.
No, but it was a challenge to any former ROH champion, and Colt Cabana is a former ROH champion, former ROH tag team champion, that is, with, CM Punk. That's the second City Saints. A bit weird, a bit awkward. Jeff Jarrett was talking about body bags earlier on. There was a couple of body bags on show in one particular segment, wasn't there?
There was. So we got a vignette that aired last night, and it showed Julia Hart seemingly burying the members of the House of Black, including Brody King, Black, and Buddy Matthews. At one point as well, you can hear Black saying, "Forgive me not, Father, see me now, Mother." And obviously back in September, as we remember, Malachi Black revealed he was taking some time away from the ring and from AEW, sort of denying rumours that he requested his release. I think he's talked about being really depressed and everything. He wanted to take some time out to sort of look after his mental health and everything. And things are looking as though they might be back very soon.
With Julia Hart seemingly taking more of a more focal role,
which I'm quite happy with, because sort of when she came into the group, there wasn't much other than her sort of just being there almost for the sake of it. She'd help them, do some little dastardly things in matches, but it didn't feel like there was much of a role for her. So I wonder if now, like, this is, he's like, forgive me not, Father, see me now, Mother. I wonder if she's kind of like
the mother.
I'll make you a brew, lad. There you go.
Lovely Yorkshire mother.
I'm excited about this though. I really like, obviously, Malachi Black and everything, all the sort of pagan stuff, and I really like the idea of what they can go with, because there's so many, I know it's like mystical and people are like, keep the mystical bollocks out of there. But with paganism and everything, I think you can work some really cool stuff into there. I hope we see them get the Trios Championships. I think that would be a nice step forward for them. And I want to see him with the big belt at some point.
Oh, that would be a lovely thing. It would be a lovely thing. The surprises didn't end with Malachi Black in a body bag, Colt Cabana in a ring, and Jeff Jarrett in an office. It continued on. After Orange Cassidy beat Luchasaurus and Rey Fenix, he was allowed to basically choose his next challenger. This brought out Geordie Boy Pac, who go, "What gives a match, man?" Which didn't happen. And there was a big old brawl, but saving the day, the best friends and Shibata. That
Amazing.
Noise. Shibata from off of the guy who had a flipping hematoma when he headbutted Okada too hard in 2017.
Unbelievable.
Who said, "I'm going to make a comeback," and they said, "All right, you can have 5-minute wrestling matches." And he went, "Nah, full matches. Here we go."
What a man. I'll just wrestle like a proper actual wrestling match. No, I won't. I'll get properly embroiled in it once again. What a man.
Shibata out to batter, and he's here to challenge. He squared up to, got rid of all the baddies, and then him and Orange Cassidy have a little stare down, and Cassidy hands him the contract, essentially, saying, "It's me and you on Friday."
The contract was on the line, wasn't it? Whoever won the match got to choose their opponent, their dream opponent, for them defending the title next against whoever they wanted to. And Shibata answering the call, seemingly coming to the aid of Orange Cassidy and answering the call. We haven't seen Shibata, I don't think, on AEW since Forbidden Door.
Maybe.
I think Forbidden Door was the last time that we saw him. Tom. We've been talking, and JR's been talking, and people have been talking about Rampage wanting to feel a little bit more special. I think doing things like this makes it feel a little bit more special.
I think it certainly does. So Shibata and Orange Cassidy will compete on Rampage. Dave Meltzer on the Wrestling Observer Radio was saying that there's 2 dream opponents for Shibata in AEW. One of them is Orange Cassidy, and the other is Bryan Danielson. Shoot the latter into my veins.
We're in for a good time.
Thank you very much. So that'll be on Friday, where Mike Tyson will be a special guest commentator, because we're in the weird multiverse now. I don't know if he'll be commentator for the whole night. I like the idea that Mike Tyson might commentate Orange Cassidy versus Shibata, which again was not something we had on our bingo cards.
Absolutely not.
What a weird Rampage is going to be tomorrow night. And for the latest wrestling news throughout the day, you can check out cultaholic.com. Keys.
Love you, bye.